them are covered under this promise. They will all be paid back
in 1 year.
Nothing that they become men's good as men's good for will be BT on one.
Oh, many people
Ghana for Ghana for
why would I have something against
economy should mean. We knew what it meant. What it meant was that people would work.
Yes.
There will be
that was the narrative. Yes.
So
yes.
Okay.
Shift system.
Now it doesn't appear to be that, and there's a need for some interrogation. Okay. So I agree with that.
Ma no ane ba push ma ne ba mami push ma ne wo fa ase no push ne wo fa ma ne nana ma wo mu nyina push presidency go me go back na yanko down memory lane na let's not forget to Dormaahene wan check me appointment by presidency crowd on starting appointment presidential staff as Dormaahene appointment me nyɛ so be do even 20 onya starting pu yes appointments no
director of break and agree
me say at this rate MPP be go na we wo mo ja MPP o mo ba NDC na Dormaahene e die na oba be ya mamanya ne ho asamaka
brother Demulovo you know complain about the slowness of the investigation.
He's been consistent with that complaint.
Well, that is for me very disconcerting and very concerning, because their report was just bare-bone allegations. Right?
Their reports,
and I cannot take bare-bone allegations to court.
Their reports were bare-bone.
Be honest, suddenly soon when the NDC won, I thought she would have quickly come back because look, the plain truth is that when because she's a high-profile person, should have gotten better treatment in the prisons. So for me, the moment NDC won, I was like, when this woman come down quickly, come and serve some years, maybe 3 years, and then the president will pardon her. So for all the time she kept staying there, I kept wondering, I was like, really? What's going amiss? Because your party is in office. We are not hiding it. Because her party is in office, she'll get better treatment in the prisons. Well, look, I mean, it's not everything we can say on air. But that would have been the best time to serve, so that you stay in 3 years. 3 years, when the president grants you pardon, not many people will make noise about it, because once you serve 3 years, it's okay.
Sometimes, sir, if you don't give time some time, obagwene say nkrofo wo deep, so they become your role model. But then you begin to wonder, say, hey, yenya abotre. So Martin Kpebu, very deep lawyer par excellence, ne thinking in nation building, no, against this will be a corrupt na court. And because anybody a corrupter, this person parades himself as a anti-corruption crusader. For that matter, he hated the Akufo-Addo's government. And now that person is saying is that really, Martin Kpebu, this is your thinking when it comes to national discourse, nation building. This is the way you reason. Lawyer now also anti-corruption crusade and not greening ye. Hey, and someone so dio. Samijavi, now see either.
It's good for Mumirini. Say first ally.
The Mahama can and run men's gold can.
They are all parts. You see, all financial institutions. No present this for
oh, including men's gold.
Yes, of course. All of them. All those.
No, are you certain about that? Because no, details.
I am telling you, they are all parts.
Men's gold.
Wherever they are listening to me now, I am speaking in my capacity as communications officer of the party. All of them are covered under this promise. They will all be paid back
in 1 year.
Nothing that they be make men's gold. I said, the men's gold for will be BT on one.
Oh, many people
Ghana for Ghana for what? Why would I have say?
Why this is Obi Ubusan say, why will I have something against men's gold? Yeah. Say ya no mukeka ya na papa kwasi ndum agitu mu no oyire ne ho campaign ma omo ene me no ka say papa kwasi ndum K1ng abina scam no men's go dey beti omo ka 1 year down the lane yentewe papa kwasi ndum ye the license be ma no, but it appears license be any baby be ma papa kwasi ndum be se mo ma bre na bre no a be kire nkrofo bi hyebre. And I'm sure they can tell that goodwill near the mama nene. A honeymoon at your mama can't see for man. A honeymoon near ya baby. You say, no, Bibia and Farmer Mobile. Best card on a prempemichiao. Jesse Buakon, MPP Jesse Buakon. Jesse Buakon want to say thank you for watching the show and also sharing. Kwasi Pratt, what's the asemwa?
Engineering period. What Ghanaians understood to be 24-hour economy. Working around the clock.
Yes.
Nothing more.
Yes.
After the election, the perspective appears to be changing to something else. And that's problematic.
That's true. That's true.
So we need to know really what the 24-hour economy should mean. We knew what it meant. What it meant was that people would work.
Yes.
There'll be
That was the narrative.
and
Yes.
so on.
Yes.
Okay.
Shift system.
Now it doesn't appear to be that. And there's a need for some interrogation. Okay. So I agree with that.
It's where Kwasi Pratt and so say 24-hour economy and the Yakote one secretariat no. One tiasie. And they cry the Killnet are buying say afedi ye be 24-hour market. Obesisi market or salaga. So it is not 24-hour economy, but 24-hour market. Now night market and a mubesisi dia. Chase kamuka che say night market. Night market is webi olegon. Night market ebu achimota. Night so okay, so night market no. Enkolane ebe da ye adwuma ho because a night market dia. E man na beton no man, omo na beton no man. Jesi e man na be fa me be se meti ase. Bogus policy, not well thought through. Read him. By a tutu musa se be ya manfo no be because already eye Quintus Cicero book or chiro koma Marcus Cicero bra no ope eye emperor Roma. Or say lie to the people, promise the people so hard. If it's a man for getting disappointed when you don't promise them than when you are not able to deliver the promise. So and I know what say 24-hour economy. Yedi try your hosa. Kwasi Pratt say on tiasie. And your mama so ye baby see night market. Anyway say but medical say mumma bre e bre. If it's a policy, the what they ban a world thought through. Oversharing your money in economy encompasses so much beyond the pretense and theatrics. Economy there, bibia bi wom, agric wom, finance wom, security wom. So be so by 24-hour economy. As will factor so many things into that 24-hour economy. Security, how is he going to make sure he ensures security for the 24-hour clock, hour clock working on? Agric, again, obey said, so say industries in Yajuma 24 hours. Now the produce now urban the same dia. It means it cannot feed the industries that will be working around the clock 24 hours. So how are you going to make sure so 24 hours you know? A great connect to me and making sure say be feeding the industry. But it wasn't well thought through. So you're 24 hours near Jatum near and baby no any 24-hour encompasses economy, the whole economic sector no. Road network. Say the same road network here, traffic. I assume man 24-hour economy. The question is, how have you expanded the road just so people, if you understand, and that so we are 24-hour economy. Now so oba wano peka akọ baby, onyaka enko baby a. Now o 24-hour economy no. What they yet dear bay. What's a 24-hour economy? But then Crawford nyaka enko baby. So it was just palpable lies. It wasn't well thought through. And now you call around in circles. But you move away. And then Comodia you know, we are just almost your friend and kaka ya kaka mukakra. Now you move on. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Kwasi Pratt Canada barebone allegations and so Canada. But me one announcement edema ura John Dramani Mahama. Yinti.
Oh ma push. Ma on one man ne ba maami pus man ne wofa ase no pus ne wofa ma ne nana ma ma wo mu nyina pus presidency go me go back na yanko down memory lane na let's not forget to Dormaahene why check me appointment by presidency crowd on starting appointment presidential staffers at Dormaahene appointment me just be do even 20 onya starting pu yes appointments no
director of agric
me say at this rate MPP begu.
No, MPP begu yada si. Enansi.
Na ezu sepere. Mahama no se waba. Uduku kro ya nye no anebo. Ompabua dada ya anya no anesho.
Yentie, Mbacho announcement when so yentie.
Abusiafo moa mohwe abroye eguho ya eyabunu eish atebebu ewura John Mahama mone mama muo regional minister Eric Opoku ye nim said the man no mo pese mu digina na mu disini yie mayen atebebu akuafo wo mo abru a wo mo abu abro de abegu fie wo no ma mfranifo ha wo mo won mo so kofa omo afudie ba fie a na egu fie ye nya toni a obeto enti ye pese ebisa John Mahama ni agric minister say ede ade poti ben na omo ye afa akuefo ho ama omo ato omo aburo ama atebebubunu is wo mo aburo nyina gu ho mo se matwa scam ba fa stock so omo meto aburo enwu ho nanso yenhu nanso abura yenhu se ebinum die eye abura efira manone amakra ede abegu ho man Ghana ha ama na adane contract atebebudie egu ho nanso oba percentage of abatwa yeto atebebu ade 2016 na omo atimi ato aba ama MPP free ho besi nne NDC kwa strong vote na hwese afiwe honorable senjene nja baba
agwa ti shinkafo ma won ba basha yagwa hamyawo gwanye tin paka ndole da dar kani yagwa ando ya ka puhushin gwa wuta mon mi asam ne sam shishi yagwa hanya yagwa hande egu ma won chani shi din yasa bokati tula yanzan kwa combine the matrata the matidiana ne to kwa kayo to anan do yan baharla yagwa manya tun paka andolo yinnin laka ado yan bahar shi ma ka shedo moni akonla kunni na ka bugum jira yagwa hamyawu dada ma yagwa hamya.
Say I don't think it is normal. The jump is too much, but a normal into endure. Wadaruma a normal so endure. John Mahama promise say a neoma besisa and a neoma no esisa. A man say unimus a neoma besisa. Serewa a normal why wadama we a canhon. The entire kotu abano na a canhon say nebeye. Now anybody come on be brave afa a year IGP to you know a home. Na and also a ho. You best said in Como afa dormaahene any a year Santahinen Tokwa over the period. He keeps on instigating conversation which is enya akono enyehwam. But mira dormaahene ekoswa a year but we will educate the masses. Me won say me new sentence ba for express concern. Social media say we should try not to comment on dormaahene issue because it will affect MPP. Sentence, first of all, this platform, it does not serve the interest of NPP alone. You can put it down on record. This platform serves the interest of major other things. It serves the interest of the Republic Ghana itself. It serves the interest of Asantumai. It serves the interest of NPP. It serves the interest of every Ghanaian. So it's a conversation because so national. That's our conversation. We need to posit it in the right position. We will as well add our voices, except that this time around, we will try as much as we can to be very decorous in our choice of words, just so we will get our message across without having to offend anybody. But even in the course of offending people, if no be offending Krofua, and yeah, we are sorry, we will keep on offending people. Because yet we know Senye ye kakwasia abua anebe offended. Na se no na ye kenti obey offended. I am so sorry. I don't know which other way I can help you. I will say it the way it is, without fear, without favor. It is as simple as A, B, C, and D. So sentence, the kind yate. But I'm sorry. We need to have conversations the right way without having to compromise on anything. With that said, and I know last time I show, I made commentaries about comments and a lot of people within our party were not happy with me talking about Samia Oku's commentary. First of all, mene Kwabena Oku ni problem here. You get that very clear. Kwabena Oku is my very good friend and a brother. So I wasn't talking about Kwabena Oku. I wasn't talking about Sami. I was making commentaries about Adia Wakaya Meguen said it has the tendency of undermining the effort the flag bearer is making. If Kwabena Oku is not happy with it, he can call me and tell you his peace of mind. But I could have equally just called him as well and tell him my peace of mind. If it's a I wanted that conversation to be had in public, just so obi who say video no obetia da say afi watia da no. Sa person ni be hu so there be yemu bi yamfoa such commentaries so. In any case, me wie ye na mesa board Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia a video I will no say or bring everybody on board for us to move. So if I had any diabolic intention, rather than say making sure say may encourage every other person. Me born anasafo kantanka what we am wasidi. Anasafo kantanka ordinarily in can a full party, no. If you say he has been sidelined, although a former chairman of the MPP in Efijasechire East, but he was sidelined in the past 8 years. But the mere fact that me born anasafo kantanka di. Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia. He is happy. He is coming on board. It's a we are going to see a party, a party, you know. Ye beso so niama bebre so ni ahye ne se kakoni momonia. Ene ye bibi jijemo. Ye nhye party ni se kakoni momonia. If you mfa ya benkwan. Se bibi ekona se ankoya, we will say it as it is, without fear, without favor. It does not mean that we have any ulterior motive. If there's our commentaries now, Samia Oku making it before the election. If I wanted to cause any disaffection for Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia, I would have made those commentaries before the election. I intentionally chose not to do so. I waited for the election to be over because my intention was not to create any disaffection for anyone. Eti enya ba Samia Oku, me nsuro Samia Oku, Samia mi amenua, be be se me kama adwe kire me fafo akama adwe kire no. So let's move on. Enye bibia. What I said is that what Sammy said, it has the tendency of being misinterpreted for other people to be discouraged. You move your way. Now, your love for Newa, Moki come arguing. Maybe a bomba latrio, Woki come arguing and say, if it's a meme come arguing. It is Obi can argue, Minia Boyo, Newa, why I say Moki come arguing. Mentie, if it's a mono mepamwasem, it is a Obi can argue, I am normal, Obi Anka can do a person kabi. And that is what the beauty of democracy is. What you say? There's that in common mode call baby na kotrigani anedia. And you need a dino wrong. Baby, I do know so a family back. Now we go after each other. I don't believe in that. I believe in some making commentaries about Samia Oku and even about Sami himself, about Nyama Okaye. If you have any counter argument to that, you make mention of that. O coffee for Nyama Hunubiba. Now sometimes you will be a tip to the other side. I really are in na the no say. Yam penesa. What it? Me ye traitor. No kura me kan ya mwan TNT. And an abedu baby e wono. Ya to abani wie ye Samia Oku send me message. I am the king in the gap. The enti me timi gina mu ma MPP and MPP ni pagya mu nyina amokon adosem besa aba abekoma no. Eye because of the integrity I held when we were in power. It is because of the things I was able to do and say when we were in power. That is why I could get the trust of the people to be able to hold us down when we finished with the election and Mumube Bregani Gani. Mumube Bregani Gani, because you couldn't get the trust of the people. And Yama Yaka Yanu and Namosi Anuntini ye traitor, no be a traitor, no crana near him when you mark Hachemo, and Monty. All of a sudden, Mupesi a shepherd, a ye chuku. Ye shepherd in it tachu. Yes, Senator, maybe believing in that. In as much as I believe that moving forward, conversations can be had without any of these acrimony. No, it does not mean here Babema party will be a yodope, ni akianwa tum, enya no kore, enya no kore china. Na sabi mi aminu yasa mi okukura mitimi de kekanwa, obi fufuro be na be ya mitimi fankano. So I don't have anything against Same. Same is my brother in good standing. We are not fighting, nothing. If me nene nyadwene on the commentaries, I will pass comment on the commentaries. Not because I hate Same. Why will I hate Same? Why am I there? Onye me hwe. Eti ye move away. I was integrity by insulting Bawumia and calling. Like I said, some of the things I said against Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia could have been said in a much more better way. But is that not what growth is? Not because what I was saying was wrong. Who could try cake? E-levy cake any day, anytime. I will fight against it. E-levy cake any day, anytime. I'll fight against it. Except that this time around, maybe the choice of words will be way different. You move on. Why? Yeah, baby, sometimes you sound bitter. I'm not bitter about anything, my sister. I am not bitter, and I cannot be bitter about anything. If you say me to a bomba la train boy, me that form. I am not bitter about anything. You move on. We have a fight to go. In Tokwa bebre ho we ne yeah, the K1ng Ghana were more atiada because of Omunyini said Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia wo. And doctor is doing fantastically well. And I said Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia at a Kennedy picture. It means he is willing to do the work, the real work. What do I say? Move away. Yeah, party. It does not mean that Bibi Obiabe can be nyina ye jitum. Ye nyina intimi nyuntum say nye zombies. I am not a zombie. I have a brain. I can speak. What you say? I'm not bitter about it. But except the ideals and the principles on which the party was formed, if it's not being adhered to, some of us we will fight. It may sramo. Minchini minu bia. Ebre ko na nim ni pe nyini. Enioma ni bia me ka ye no. Wrap it around, come back. I will say the same thing, except that I will say it differently. Ye move on na yenko yenim. Yeni NDC for enko. Also, you should have commented on K1ng's insult also. I mean that, yes, I commented on K1ng's insult. That means you didn't listen. And in any case, man campaign ama Ken, man campaign ama Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia. For one reason. Let's move on, okay? Move on. I don't have anything against any of our brothers. Now, you're moving on. No, 1, 2, 3. IGP Christian Tetenyonu. Okay, I am Samia Oku's fan, but what he said, I didn't like to. 1, 2, 3. Do you have a problem with Ghana Jollof? No, I don't. He's my sister. I don't even know him. I mean, I don't know her, whether him or her. I don't know her. But I believe we share the same interest. Maybe I will not just say me attacking MPP. I am not attacking MPP. Neither am I attacking anybody within the MPP. I'm attacking things I believe will destroy us. Let's move on. 1, 2, 3. See, I could have called Samia Oku and discussed with him privately. Yes, I intentionally discussed those things in the public, just so Omo Matiada, because of such commentaries, will know that some of us will not entertain that in the party. Ebe Kenya Omo Kenya ho. So it's not about many Sami commentary. I bet me have it. Mr. Bin Predia Sami Suro Sami Oku. Miana Minuano, Minsuro no. Bet me a fafun. Or NL and some buy ye ho. Miana far phone, I'm friend, I'm blasting in your quatrans. Many one no, any guy in Maconia service, I NL problem no. So Minsuro Sami. I personally intended to have that conversation in the public for one purpose, to encourage other people to come and let's move. Why? Obia to meet put interpretation. We cannot satisfy everybody. Or say your commentaries were anti-Bawumia. No, I'm not anti-Bawumia. In the past, certain things I might have said will seem as such. I'm not anti-Bawumia. Now you're moving on. IGP Christian Tetenyonu. What is going on within the police service? IGP, we are going to stop the pretense. We are going to stop the sugarcoating. We will call it as it is. And they about told you say IGP Christian Tetenyonu and no say or the integrity service with integrity. Ghana police nakosono. There is some family promotion cartel IGP way running in office. TDA. IGP has turned the police service into a family business as it stands now. Within the last few days, few weeks, there has been several promotions done by the IGP, and we have intercepted some police for BB friend wireless. You intercepted some wireless B. As our wireless message, you be ready IGP from 20th and 30th of January. The IGP issued multiple wireless messages, all promoting on Nuankasa, which is signed, and we are going to show you the wireless message, which is signed by the IGP himself, or promoting Crawford. Now, yemhwe a wireless message way. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Also focus on your message and reduce the reading of comment. Abdul, we are focusing. Move on. Move with me, Abdul. You need a problem here with Obia betimi share no. Okay, so you share wireless message way, which is 20th of January 2026. 20th of January 2026. IGP Christian Tete Yowonu essay o promoti eye encrophobia na yen ready wireless no yen ready yen hwe ade o say for exhibit. Okay, you move on. All regional commanders and headquarters, all POMA members now already I say special recommendation for exhibiting exceptional commitment, dedication to duty and undermentioned, okay, to duty. The undermentioned sergeant is promoted to the rank of an inspector with 2 incremental credits effective January 1st, 2026. Now, why you are promoting no? You are promoting Esther Dede Yowonu. Esther Dede Yowonu. Esther Dede Yowonu. This is a message that IGP no issue. Now, second wireless I call 30th January. I intercepted. IGP Christian Tete Yowonu. I say we're promoting another person in the name of Godwin Tete Yowonu. Adenya. Also for exhibiting exceptional commitment and dedication to duty, and the undermentioned corporal is promoted to the rank of sergeant with 2 incremental credits with effective 1st January 2026. Eyewanya osi Erasmus Tete Yowonu. Erasmus Tete Yowonu oyewanya. Are these the daughters and sons and cousins of IGP Tete Yowonu? Now, third wireless I call another wireless which IGP himself signed, purportedly signed. He said, "Young fan promoting Emmanuel Domson Yowonu. Emmanuel Domson appear. Godwin Te Yowonu. Joyce Maku Yowonu." Now, I say special recommendation for exhibiting exceptional commitment and dedication to duty. Undermentioned sergeants have been granted 3 incremental credits with effective. So here, why smart police for BB incremental credit. So incremental credit, you know, say unya police muna ye corpora. Every year you get 1 credit. So instead of saying they've been promoted to the next rank, he has given them 3 incremental credit just so on the next incremental credit that they will get automatically will move them to the next rank in the police service. So the question we are asking is that IGP Tete Yowonu, the 4th wireless message which we have intercepted, IGP Yowonu ne wireless was sending akoma say yem promote Emmanuel Yowonu, Evans Yankee, Leonard Yankee. Now question aye busa very simple. Within 10 days, exceptional commitment IGP Nebusuafo. IGP Nebusuafo say exceptional commitment. So exceptional commitment na dear he. Omo commitment dear he special promotions no already police service for Emranwa. Section 37(2). Crystal clear. Also special promotions are for meritorious act of bravery, valor and preventing crime. Now yebusa IGP say den Nebusuafo ni nyina purportedly na wa promote omo no. Omo ye dey omo prevent crime within the same period. Outstanding operational performance omo ye within the same period. Another ya mentiasie. All the Yowonus and the Yankees suddenly became national heroes between 20th and 30th January. Another ya mentiasie. And I coincidence surnames in the ne say. IGP Yowonu surnames in the ne say no munye wunua o manyo bibia na yentiasie. So the IGP didn't even try to hide it. Say bia wonu ankasa personally ana wafa wireless assign. So we sit in a nation where police service, it has become family and friends. IGP Christian Teteyonu, this is clearly arrogance of power. This is not just abuse of power, it is arrogance to the highest level that I believe it must not be entertained. Unya Uma, all of a sudden, we promotion. Yabema say Xmas promotion. The Ghana Police Service under IGP Teteyonu, the question we are asking you is that your years of service means nothing as a police. The sacrifices the people are making, the ordinary police people are making means nothing. Loyalty to it means nothing. What that matters in this Obenya surname when you throw you and you'll be promoted. Under IGP Yonu, no police service can survive like this. No democracy can tolerate this. So IGP Yonu should come and explain to us that system we are creating. So obi na ye anka be ne. IGP. So obi na ye IGP no promote. And this is not just a police issue, we're a national security issue. If say the more you do that, the more you encourage a year promotion based on a year family and friends, what then will happen is that command will collapse, discipline within the service will collapse. You are abusing the power that the people have given you. So IGP Yonu promoting ebusuafo ne omo makanyina. No safo what taifa wo no ye police ni no wonya promotion. Trust in the service will anything will budget bribe no. Operational effectiveness will collapse. IGP, if you don't know, we are telling you. Because a compromised police leadership is not just a scandal, it is a security threat. People will no longer believe in the service. So come and explain to us, how come IGP Christian Teteyonu, you are promoting people with the surname of Yonu? Is it that they have become national heroes overnight? And Adiabeya. Ministry of Interior. Ora, your friend say. Mutaka Chinchingerano. Shraj, we are asking you, sir, Mube investigate this. You must act with the urgency it deserves. This is a year IGP Christian to you. We are calling for audit of every promotion our buy. We are calling for a publishing of criteria used in making those promotions. We are calling for investigation into conflict of interest. Say IGP Yonu. You are promoting because we need to restore transparency back into the service. It's not just about the IGP Yonu. We need a police service that promote people based on merit. So here, IGP Christian Teteyonu, the promotions that you have made, you shall be held accountable because uniform must symbolize service, not privilege. The uniform of the Ghana Police Service, it must symbolize sacrifice, not surname. And your surname, you promotion. And leadership must protect the institutions. If you are the IGP, it is not about what you must not personalize it. Power that given to you must not be personalized. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You're moving on from IGP Christian Teteyonu, a promotions, very questionable promotions. What issue wireless message Ade Ama. Now we are calling for investigations into this is Shraj and we are calling for investigations. Special prosecutor, we are calling for investigations into these promotions. Now moving away from IGP Christian Teteyonu and the promotions are what they are ama. Yanko share 1 2 1 2 1 2. Nana dormaahene. Mianga sami papa, Nana dormaahene Ajimambedu. I decided I was not going to make comments about One Santehene and Semubio. Because now I'm going to see a tour berry. It's a tour berry any day. And you may be a promise you one Kawonsakano. Kabema the peace that reign between Asante and Bonono. Anka awoho. Missing. Yɛyɛ nuanom baako. Abatoɔ nti na akɔhyɛ baabie. Now we create tension between Asante and the Bono. Ejayemubi ye defend Asante. It came across as though ye ni enuanom Bono fuoko. We've sat down, we've reflected. We will not leave the space for you to make these commentaries unguarded, unchecked. We will still pass commentaries over it, except that it will be done differently. Eti, nanado mahene, mesen wada mama minu ni nkomo. Eti se wo hwe dormaahene so. Na woyɛ de dormaahene pɛ. Na woboa ma bunu pagya, bunu nkyempem epagya. Na wogya asantehene nso mo yɛ na asantehene. No wo hwɛ na asante so a na wadaroma mira ɛbɛyɛ den. Ɛde na besi. Another one, me papa, and when I say me papa newa, I've explained it over and over. Say I believe a kingdom, no, it goes beyond just Doma, Asante, Dwabe, Achiremasu, Niane. A kingdom is in 8 family. Diana, Oyoko, Asechiri, Asuna, Bretio, Ekwana, Ene Adako no Momaka. A kingdom, Nina, that's what consists of it. Na Messia Jahine Eye Duanani. So we are Duanani dia. Then clearly we are me papa. So I will pass comments on the Nyomebi Awaka. Efa Yera Sante Hinene IGP ho. Na respectfully, we will share our ideas on it. I think as a high time one, you make some of these commentaries not because it is your personal agenda, but it must have a national connotation. As a bibi a tertiary. If so we are lawyer ni winimumra. It's only mradia. And Ajiman Bedu, it must be grounded in law. It must be solid in law. If it's a judge ni what's in a judge, you read the constitution over and over. Now say any would have so a problem when any maybe a santimai santi ni dia ni mu a ya. It does a personal fight against Yera Santehini. And I say it is diabolically being wrapped as a national agenda. And then you be this uncommon. So yentie missing Ajiman Bedu. Mira also the asema.
Adia bi ekos. Na wan beka. Yeah. Adia bi okos ga na wan beka. Yeah. Ajiman Bedu dey only say that bi ba bi akon. Na bibi wo ho na beka. Yeah. Na man hwe bi yalo ka so beka. Onwa we beka. Yeah. Yebra. Adia bi okos. Yeah. Abane de anim se tumi nyina ya tru te se John Dramani Mahama. Onne Ghana nyina ya de yetumi ama no. Yeah. Yewura na aswe no bi te se police, bi te se military ni nyina. Ahihya na se ya na boa. Yeah. Yewura na no bi ko so nkran. Yeah. Ghana for bi am piasie. Yeah. Anwie. Ye ni se o we de bia. Abetwam. Yewura na no other president BSc Kumasi. Yeah. IGP Okaho. Yeah. IGP wo ho oye de. Atosa. Na bi na mu. Yeah. Ghana o IGP so ojina ma Ghana nyina. Yeah. Yewura de hu kura na say. Na say GJ Ghana Journalists Association. Yeah. Ba ya ba wo so big Kumasi. Yeah. Be de no kura na ha. Tini make no. Tini make no. Na mampanyina ya to abade ma no. Na oba. Na binu so beka ho. Na ba ki ka flag. Enya Ghana flag. Yewura. IGP da oye saade ne bi ama regions ni nyina. O ma me do ma me yo. Mpese as a matter of priority. Onko slave man sini. Ahemfo agase no. Onko ya saade ne bi ma be. Buno ha ombra onya ba akoma na vice o madoma o koye bi ma regions ni nyina se anya bi ama regions ni nyina na o le ba bi ba akoma na oba ya me adwabadu am to so bi nu me sorry Ghana se sa de na ye de ka se tia se me ma na nkoso en kwaso mi mu bi da That one, I feel when we maybe 60 years. Maintain Ghana side of the Akota. You're right. A one banana or the buy. Oh, so who can I know? Sikasem and Campo. Oh, you're not correct. Sikasem, 1 year. I had come out. Ghana Libya because Sikasem. On here, me and
Najma Bedu say on TSC IGP Christian Tetuyonu. Ama Santehene Kwan amana ye de wo yi. Say all year parading. All year guard of honor. Move as a guard of honor na de be ya. So we inspect parade. Is that clear? One TSC. Secondly, so GJ 4 year program bi. Na Najma Bedu so one TSC say Santehene banana Sante flag edin anim. Now, Yamuana Menimura, any Komokra. Now, you Komokra. So, because you were a judge, I am going to have the conversation grounded in law. I will have it grounded in a world politics and examples across the world. You are fighting for. You are fighting for your own personal thing, wrapped under a year. I said, yeah, only Koma Ghana, Koma Ghana, Mira. Messi Ajmabedu, the Awuye won't Koma Ghana. Yedi can we read the Constitution, Article 271, very clear on what it says. Article 271 of the Constitution says that the institution of chieftaincy, together with its traditional council, is hereby guaranteed. So you can the institution of chieftaincy is guaranteed. Flag and a can santemai ho and san yeba be Ghana no e can santemai a chieftaincy ho. It's yakasa it is guaranteed. Flag ne ka ho, it is guaranteed. Na santehene ba na dom di nanimu a e ka santemai ni chieftaincy ne ho ansa na yebeka Ghana ho. So if the constitution guarantees the institution of chieftaincy, it guarantees it. And you see, not only does it guarantees the chieftaincy institution, it even goes ahead to admonish any state institution, whether parliament or every other institution, say obetimi amend anything that touches or derogate a chieftaincy institution without first being brought to a National House of Chiefs. So Article 272, or say Parliament and by extension any public authority cannot pass any law or take any action that detracts or derogates from honor and the dignity of the institution of chieftaincy. It's a santemai for crown flag, and then sante, Emma Sante here and Sante here. You cannot pass Emra to take away that flag simply because we have joined a country called Ghana. After all, Ghana is a unitary state. And unity is not achieved by erasing the history or the identity of people. Unity is achieved by acknowledging the diversity in the existence of the people within the country. What is this continuous attack? Constitution recognizes customary law under Article 11.3. Under Article 26.1, the state must protect and promote customs. It says Antihini ye bibi, now it borders on a customs. Clearly, inspection of parade, displaying of flag, performance of ceremonial duties as Antihini yeno. It has got nothing to do with usurping the sovereignty of Ghana. Because the war it is within the exact constitutional mandate here, Diamano. It's in Anajima Bedu. Siete ho now catch say Santehene inspect a guard of honor and the guard of Diaben it here say you separate the presidential don't mention sir. If the ceremonial parade is not a political activity, it is constitutionally protected, a cultural function. Yes, ceremonial parade not for just heads of state. Yes, ceremonial parade, and your heads of state in Gua, will be a minister of foreign affairs will mind be so. Obedru baby, yet me a ceremonial parade, mano, no inspected. Yana and Danny Abudu, or baby or one, you bet me a ceremonial parade, mano, will inspect me. And what damba? Or change it to a ceremonial parade or a yaw chimemua, you bet me I'm changing inspected. And there is nothing wrong. Government can inspect ceremonial parade. And there is nothing wrong. Even religious leaders bet me inspect a cadet corner, a ceremonial parade. There is nothing wrong. It has not border. It is not about the sovereignty of this country. Emfa Ghana who baby. while we are discomforted by the actions of Santehene, so you are wrapping it against, say, as a fight on principle, any principle, papa. Wadaroma, Santehene dia na wo ye no. Say ye will kura the flag, say will kura, will inspecting parade, those who you. These are all part of the culture which is guaranteed under the constitution. What you say? It's a problem with a Santehene. Be clear. Don't wrap it as if say fight for a year as Santem a Ghana mind. Don't do that. Huh? Don't do that. Yeti Kroma say the man for the brain and say Dabon for or mo flag. Gonja for or mo flag. Gamashi womo or mo flag. Oko be yi mikro mo mfante fo ya asafufo e bebre wo mo flag. Wo bia wo bi. It does not challenge the sovereignty of the republic. And then Ghana and Kwana could do your mind, and for that matter, your mind, Sabio, your friend say, Untimi, because you are a nation, you cannot have your friend say a flag within a nation. Since when? Who bedrew United Kingdom? Say United Kingdom is ruled by King Charles, which is a country on its own. But Scotland for a flag, although they are within the United Kingdom. And a year, to Scotland, the war flag, does that threaten the sovereignty of United Kingdom? Who do United Kingdom? Although Wales is within United Kingdom, but Wales will more flag. Who could do Germany? Bavaria is within Germany, but Germany edudu more national flag. Bavaria also more flag. Quebec, who do Canada? Quebec has their flag, although they are within Canada. Who could do South Africa? Hey, no, Zulu fall within South Africa, but Zulu fall on flag. And the any tiny and nibrene nanajima bedu adey. Me baba adey. Ghana is not a uniform state. Yan yam yen yina yam frase kuku. There are different diversity. And that diversity in the beauty of Ghana ever out. So if you believe that unity requires sameness, it cannot be. Ghana's constitution rejects the idea of sameness. It says, "Obi forget the identity. Na yamra ni nyina yen kamum ni nyam asante for remfi omo ho, doma for remfi omo ho, e gonja for da bi yen sa na constitution e paka." We are a unitary state. Efe. Gamanche be yen de. Efe. Fantemai be yen de. Efe. That is what we talk about. In diversity lies strength. Enti na bedu adewe wa ya ebere du se obi jai me papa jai emwa wate yenyai wate asante ni no yeni ntokwa wona ye yanka wode ntokwa bi ebemu Santehene ye na ade the kingdom of Asante is strengthened by Ghana's unity because Ghana Asante da ne mind ye be ye Ghana no ye kwosere se beka ho gonja da ne mind ye kwosere se beka ho and ya patchy and it's so beautiful. It doesn't threaten the sovereignty of Ghana. And Ajmabedu, why ye be a year? It is a national cohesion. Let us discuss national cohesion. Don't rub. In any case, Santehene say to two now who would not tell say, yeah, mano, a year, a god of Deben Debe, oh, Santimem, 81 years here. Santehene say to two, we cried the Anya Santimemo. What me caught Trinidad and Tobago, any near mana inspector guard of honor, any Debe parade. We Santehene say to two, and what Trinidad and Tobago. Yemani inspector guard of parade ni Hawaii. Obikurum. Eti Yemani inspector a parade ana ye diebe. Also your hene pon. O brandi ni ye na brandi ni mu ye drua. Yebe mo inspector parade ni bi. Santehene na inspector parade wo Morocco. We Morocco. Santehene odru Morocco a wo inspector parade. And also, go inspector parade near to Morocco in the Santehene bidi. Go inspector parade near to Morocco in the Santehene bidi. Santehene contributing the quota to the development of our nation. No two ways about it. Dabon crisis by we called on a Santehene. Why? Chieftaincy dispute bebre. Wabua. Asantehene otumfuo educational fund. Wabua. Health. Wabua. Development of our nation. Moko IMF ne moko yedia. Wano na mo friend so wonfa ni tirimaje. No wadi tira kwaje. Eti ye friend so wamra me inspector guard of parade ne na ye dia bai. Ana ye dia bai. Ana ye dia bai. Dormaahene. So what personal ntokwa bi a woni asantehene ni asantemai wa. Don't wrap it as though a year will fight for. What do I say? Northern Ireland, no money now flag. But they are within a year. Your friend say the United Kingdom. Who be do United States here mitimuya. States in the brave or personal flags. Connecticut, New York. If you say omo gidi say a year states be na kekambo mu form the United States of America. So they have the Constitution of Connecticut. They have the Constitution of New York. They have other several constitutions. Munyai. Why? Munyai. Some countries, Scotland, near the UK, they are not collapsing because Obi war. Najma do why ye be a year? Why ye be a year? Why ye be a year? What the tiny ntokwa aba eye unuanom entem for far too long. Ebra na so say me papa ube jai. Why? Jai. Enya de papa. Jai. Ye beto aba na wo ye said be ya NDC be wini bono. Ampa you succeeded. If say ko make the argument say baby no mu ba, baby peja baako. Baby no mu ba, baby peja ye nyina. Eti bentuma baby no mu no oba baby peja ye nyina no. Ana me nua no mbunufo di mirika kwato ma ya NDC. Ena NDC no aba. O ma hunu se asantehene da so ye asantehene. Bibia no abetumi aya afa ho. Afa ye ne yes wo ma inspective parade ni ade nso a. Eno nso munu ye akutukum. Ene se wutwa wo nua no mbunufo ntro. Etinye bebinom ne ba bebe pija baako. Yemom bebinom ba santehene ye ne santehene. Bebinom kwa santehene ye ne santehene. Sana me expect say na Dormaahene me ankasa me papa wo be pagya ho say de be ya bebi no ba be pagya wo nso efisa be pagya wo ankasa ho me say ene bo wa be ya ehu hia wa ye bia twaso yankasa wa ye bia twaso de wo ye nyina ya politics. Santehene nye bibia go against constitution. Okura ne flag and ne kura ne deda ansa ne yebe form Ghana no e the constitution abeto no. And the constitution has recognized. It is guaranteed. Customary law is guaranteed. Eti die be ne ntokwa hunu na da bia wo maye abunufo keka abunufo ne santifo tribom sa adai. Oh, why ye be atwa so? Why ye be atwa so? Why ye be atwa so? Na Dormaahene.
Attention. Come.
Commander, ASP Kafi Ajiman is now risking to attraction.
Yera Santehene wadama. Mira, Mr. Eya unsu pejam dodo. Why? Pejamu ne sun dodo. Mane mra fom kakra. Na afi ni yenye ni se. Why? You said eya usi pejam na God of honor ni ehu hu fan ni eya na ehi. And yeah, me say minya Santehene agbe hipa. And just me as Antini and Gabe Mehipa. Adai. Once Antifuel to Kuramudiebo. Mokaho. Eh? Mokaho. Oh, I am Musumunya, but Munsu. We must say, yes, Antony as Antidi. Name Munsu. Why? Now, you will know Hineba or Hineba see you was in Yang who fin, Bruniba one of them. That is on the lighter side, anyway. Mr. Abua, yeah, ready. Anyway, moving away from a year now, my enemy, say, any asantiment. Let's listen to this.
December, ya, or share Bobby, 1 billion Ghana cedis. Ose, finance minister, in releasing one tier contractors car. No nga to me, I could di bronya. You could di bronya then, said ya yen she bet me a chair young workers car. Or the Ose Yoyo. Or releases as a canon 22nd December to 23rd and as a canabeda Ghana Road Maintenance Trust Fund account to mu. Opahine, I will some woman say, Bessie Nedie, and they the 4th of February, which is over 1 month. May come a president at Tisse, contractors one son can't say canon. Now, one, a year when Emma contractors in the heart attack. A win Emma contractors in the be what going for 1 fee. A win Emma contractors in the be want to mean Chia or Masuku ka Emma Nkwalano why you drop out into my appeal. Where the a nanny chia a year president contractors Ikana will say finance minister in release no Yensan Kai Yensa can come in Sakamede.
Killnets are buying no Yentia your mama.
We have big push a juma dia make catch them say Sikano eta ho. We have big push a juma dia make catch them say Sikano eta ho.
A little touch with the arm and then with the leg.
Sikanebeda Ghana Road Maintenance Trust Fund account to mu. Opahine, I will some woman say, Bessie Nedie, and they the 4th of February, which is over 1 month. May come a president at Tisse, contractors one son can't say Sikano. Now, one, a year when Emma contractors in the be heart attack. A year when Emma contractors in the be what going for 1 fee. A year when Emma contractors in the be want to mean Chia or Masuku ka Emma Nkwalano why you drop out into my appeal. Where the a nanny chineya a year president contractors Ikana will say finance minister in release no Yensan Kai Yensa can come in Sakamede. I ask him.
Medical catchums are buying with a killnet are buying. Now, would you omudi at your own peril? Omudi atro nada and a baby boo amemuno. We nyamana maker. President John Dramani Mama so microphone sikano etaho. Yes, and Chenbu, na VAR and Nankasa decided.
We have big push a juma dia make catch them say Sikano etaho.
A little touch with the arm and then with the leg.
Sikanebeda Ghana Road Maintenance Trust Fund account to mu. Opahine, I will some woman say, Bessie Nedie, and they the 4th of February, which is over 1 month. May come a president at Tisse, contractors one son can't say Sikano.
Okay, now one contractors in San Sikano, Yerajom Hama, Etratro, scam a buying killnet a buying. Another killnet a buying Jumedia would say, or buy a na Swami interchange. A year tier 4. That means year lanes, 4 lanes and top 4 near dear con and Amsepo Quasidiano. Wabaye, Wayi, a yes Swami, Makru, Magazine, New Road, Adwato, any Bantama, any Iketi, and where you almost crow from where you when you're Sulia, and a year radia.
What's your baby girl?
ɛyɛ Swami interchange wa dane no ɛyɛ tier 2 instead of tier 4 wɔso watete so seliwa watete so sɛ hu aha nti agya wadane no wɔdaadaa mo ana moto aba ma no ɛne tier 4 no ayɛyɛ no yɛyɛ ne tier 2 otimi ma mo tier 4 eti Swami Aduato Mazin New Road Tafo Krofrom Pankrono Munyina Jomama Dadamu we Swami Mazin for an omoye demonstration Swami magazine for demonstration a moye say Jomama dada yen Jomama nkano kure Jomama making sure was a konkonsa for abai. Okay. Now moving away, let's go to Cocoa Board. Cocoa for no yentie.
Aba hu no beche. Ah so beche. Hwe, ene anka aba no so obedam. Obi a wo beche me de ade an ba wo to a wuntu aka. Me so afa mo de me ba wo free school ba ye. Ye me ana me hwa no. Cocoa so me de 30 bags na akọ. Ya ma me ba ba ku kura sika. Ne wo me sanfa we mfo pisu ti we de. Me am a bobo aye na Milo. Original Ghana Milo. Won ti ase ya say Cocoa ni ye ni kwan kura de beye. Ya de beba mo ato amuntu e ka de ye ni ye nkwan ni abom. Ti won wan ti na me e se sama de ye. E won ni si a wusi for akuna you know wan ti wodi hwe won no be che me. Won na be che me. Oye ni ya Bible kan osu ye ni ya nko ani monte. Ah wonu mu ye ni ya nko ani monte. You know, the Mahama is I've been a friend of Kiabadu. What to do call? Was soon in Yaduni, also on Fancy Camera and what Tia Yama was soon. What Tia Yam was so. Fancy Camera, what when young 20 hours. What the wow, there, then never tell pa. Now those Siaco, now the woody, what Tia Yam. You know, the Mahama is I've been a friend of Kiabadu. What to do call? Was soon in Yaduni, also on Fancy Camera and what Tia Yama was soon. What Tia Yam was so. Fancy Camera, what when young 20 hours. What the wow, there, then never tell pa. Now those Siaco, now the woody, oh, mamma, maybe, oh, mamma, maybe, oh, my maybe. Ebumahama.
Eti we eye abrewa kuabedu Cocoa ni ato yentua Randia betina eye Metro TV Good Morning Ghana debia Good Morning Ghana Randy nkwan nim nyansa wo kire Cocoa se de esi to no Cocoa edu wori wonya de edu ye de ba na fa hin yentie eye John Domani Mahama nangasa.
When it comes to cocoa production, Western North is a leader. Indeed, the people of this region are the backbone of Ghana's cocoa production. But I'm aware of the hardships our cocoa farmers face: low prices, inadequate extension services, and delays in the distribution of cocoa inputs. And so let me be clear today, we will ensure our commitment to pay our farmers 70% of the world market price of cocoa. The sweat of our cocoa farmers deserves dignity and a fair reward. We've also restructured the cocoa rehabilitation program, especially in Bia and Dwabosu areas, where swollen shoots and old trees have drastically reduced cocoa yields. Under the new leadership of the Ghana Cocoa Board, they will prioritize the distribution of improved seeds, regular extension support, and proper compensation for rehabilitated cocoa farms.
We owura John Dramani Mahama nsɛm a wɔka yɛ bra no wɔ ɔpɛ emanfoɔ ne tumi na atofo ɔsi ɔyɛ finance minister ato ɔka deɛ yi
cocoa farmers a wɔwɔ Ghana ha abani yɛ ɔturi wanyi wɔn ɛnti ne yie kura
nokure ato nokure na bɛyɛ dɛ yi
wɔasisi mu bebree abani wɔafa mu nsika bebree deda mepɛ na meka yi dɛ cocoa no mu no Koko bag biala abane botton wa bochi oya sika 9,800 oya Ghana sika da no 98 million Ghana cedis
Atofo sini o.
There's a 98 million cedis. Ghana is a share of cocoa board in there. Or that ban on the Miss Kevin Wabasa, such a Mabasa, no Wafakul, no the cocoa farm and woman a being. Then when my bunny ought to be on the West Italy, on the Wafa being, no one of cocoa farm and the way. It's you cocoa about the Biala or the water and Koida ban on my cocoa farmer, 65 million Ghana cities. 65 million.
Ato forsense esa aban akufuado aban oton koko no a wo ma 65 million Ghana cedi na 65 million no yemusa awo bedu se awo odia no aba ye dia mawo na wo je ne daban but before se mako bisa awo bedu awo yentie odia na ba
you know the Mahama is abinu wa bi efe na kue bedu wa tolu ko osumi mienu ni oso on fa isi camera no wo tie wiem a wo sun wo tie wiem wo sugo so fa isi camera no mo onya ho 20 sa wo de wa wo ba hu ze na ni abreke opa na wo si akonwa so na do wu didi wo ma mi bidi wo ma bidi wo ma nianu bidi
ebu mahama
eti akufo de no otua na emom na enoso ana jomama so no do de kosoro na emom ba ni se kura do ontua wo hene na jomama otua o de die ntie no
bachi woni aba hu no be hwe ene aka aba no so obedam obi a wo be che me de ade ba wo to a wuntua ka na so akwa mo de me ba wo free school ba ye me ana me hwa no ko so me de 30 bus na akọ ya ma me bag ba ku kura sika ne wo me san fa we nko pisu ti we de me am bobo aye na milo original Ghana milo o ti ase e ja say okoro ye ne kwan kura de be
bobo aye na original Ghana milo ampa na CEO no Randy Abbey na nipa wode ayi wode akonwa rubber hye ho ne kokoko afuom Randy Abbey wait me cocoa board CEO man ye won hunu cocoa dua da senya so be ye cocoa board CEO ya cocoa dua won hunu bi da afuo nkrante won hunu bi da Randy Abbey won hunu bi da etisi ye do afuo ehye ede yensa epam so eyiyi mu nuama no wonya bi da no at cantonment okay kambrofo Metro TV ke kambrofo onti cocoa akuafuo so ase no ati omu so ase ankokwa de ayi cocoa akuafuo no atiefuo ni mu no no de ayi swivel chair a rubber hye ho na akotra ho eni ko ebise any time kura so ni cocoa fuo no akuafuo no betena afuo mu ho na we be da adwene omo ho and even as we speak a wo munya sika ntua cocoa farmers ka no Randy Abbey na oye CEO ene ne deputies mienu omakoto Land Cruiser emunu dwan no omutimu Randy Abbey ne deputies omakoto Land Cruiser emunu dwan miensa no omutim Land Cruiser ba ku $200,000 woni sika odi twa kokko akuafo ka na emo wo sika ye de ma eye Land Cruiser fo eje Land Cruiser miensa owie wasa to trucks eye pickup trucks mako 150 enso woni sika odi ma akuafo okwakuafo ayefoma no de tie rubber ayi na akoto wode tie rubber ayi chair ana akosiwo Eric Opoko ya Greek minister Eric Opoko yentio
health insurance also cocoa board under John Mama yeah health insurance ma cocoa kwani dia o passbook one ne yere dia so mo hospital free
cocoa kwani ne yere
yes
that call hospital free
yes
honorable you record you
ya twa wo manifesto mo so ya record ka afei cocoa kwafo no so nyina
o se na akufo ado aban ho aye hinti no enema no bebre ho a NDC for kan ya anwene ho Eric Opoko ye finance minister say cocoa kwafo ese ye health insurance ma obi ana ne yere enwo mo ko meanwhile your national health insurance wo hodida a yenyi cocoa kwafo mfiri mo omuso ye bi But at that time, a good father buying 1 year hinty. Some of these things, they said it and went away with it free of charge. Sometimes the good father buying 1 year hinty. Some of these things, they said and got away with it free of charge. Say koko for national health insurance more. Now the national health insurance in the you koko for no more free so. Kyona taban. Randiabi. Watina Metro TV kasasa yentino.
Omoda abani cocoa board akuma super. Enti de ekoso no.
Wamuda wakuma so anka sabre ya wunya sikantu omuka. Ahonko nkoto V8 emma medem. So wamuda wakuma so anka sabre ya wunya sikantu omuka. Anka 150 pickups emfama cocoa board. Eti mama kasi wamuda yakuma so pa. Wamuda hwan yakuma so. Omuna obi yakuma so. You continue to fool the people every time. Mopa about what dear. Ato forcing. Ato. Ato. Yenti Randy Yenti no. Randy Yenti.
Enya dia yeniji ho. Na so na e was say you try near church modientia situation naba. But also to say bibia edaya kuma so a buying cocoa board. She said ni menimi ya no. Ye be enya solution na ye kwa for no omo atom. Tenti na make say ye be sre ni say yesro mo ani diemu omonya abotre kakraman na yebehwe ni atenetire nsem no nyina na de omo ato a yentu aka no omonsawe komsika
eguafo sikani ho dollar omo koje ba ye nyina because of sa artificial dollar inflation ye pompe dollar ni ade nti se omo sesamba si de omo beboka no kura wa asem ni nyina no artificial economy na ye create no almost $1 no omukoton koko wo munyaye no almost sani sisi ayi omaboka etu omo twen $1 ne be kona nim kakra e kona nim kakra no almost sani bi etua mka nti mo be twen ache pa ekuyafo no mo be twen ache ebise skani ho oka kire o se na eyi na eyi ebo na ye de gene bo de nchen de be koko ye forward se o ye ton ansa ne akoji skaba edi mu koko no a ye be je ne sa abre no a ye de ko no ya ton ne deda etinya afa no okoton. It is a cabo beba bibi so a next one e beba na cabo beba so. If it's a cocoa no omoto on cocoa board, or ye forward say odi canton cocoa no ansa no abegigi ni nyina kura fro de akọ. Etu obeba ne sika kura no. Nebo mu dollar no afe ne se. Dollar na ye sei, aye sei. Etu randiabe wo hunu de wo ye. Erikopoku. And to add insult to injury. Ye nhwade.
Abayan saying all the sectors in Ghana, they collapse every sector. Nansiana, Yemia, or they say, Randy Abiadama, or try Ravi Cocoa Board, Kakaka, Cocoa Bedi.
The claims they are not paying cocoa farmers, is it true?
Cocoa farmer Ben is Yintianica, or Munkofa American Yintia. No, but
MP, do you have any data that shows that they are paying them?
Oh, of course. Of course.
Of course, in a way, I heard this best. I heard this best. Of course.
Exactly. Why would you are the only one you have
a whole member of parliament. I won't need evidence to see a show because I ain't. Of course. What chance Salome president? Of course. Of course. Now, why in this person who evidence and a way, a queer force to see in Chomka, see will not yet to see in Janica. What why your space says Salome president? And yeah, of course. I got you as a geography for Kanyasa. What why your space says Salome president? Say, of course. Of course. Na mama bre, a bre. Then from a boy, my coconut to Adaho. Maybe I'm catching them. Your mama made one mamma. Your mama buying on my mayehi. On my mayehi. Gwabna will be answer, and I don't know what phone say. Gwabna, Me go kan obedi matam. Me ana me nua no. Eti John Romani mama ni koko ho nsem Randy Abbey wa hye space akambrofo aka wona nyansa nyina woni tirim wona nyansa nyina woni tirim wonim futri bade men ko ba bia me ka kire mo se Amatela ene eye fake doctor and Sansa Dali emire bi twam ma me ka kire mo se sankrofo ye frosters se me kan na mo nyini a ene katamanso traditional eye council edi nsem bi aba betudwa ye bedi san komo no men ko ba bia ba before se ye bedi san komo no yera Oseiche Mensa Bonsu, former member of parliament for eye Swami constituency. Yera Oseiche Mensa Bonsu, former member of parliament for Swami constituency. Edi nsembi atudwa. And I've told you MPP no sabi enye zombies for party. MPP yen nyina yetimi kire ya adwene. Obia timi kire na adwene. Eye party a buzi ase se enipa 100 ne what them a decide here. Na se mu be 99 ekọ afa. Na baako ka se ono de obekọ ha. Yenya abutre ntie baako ni nwie. Efise bia baako ni be wie ne submission no. Na omo maka nyina akora e ba be di na chi de na kọ ha. So our party is not a party that is based on a zombie attitude. Say master say we all follow. We don't behave in that. That is the principles and ideals on which our party was formed. Domo yedi ene say democracy. Kan wo de na men kan me de ne hwa ba bi nyina de ba kosi. Eti yewra Oseiche Mensa Bonsu de nsem bi atodwa. Hwa na obi ameka sesa wo kire wa adwene ewo oru Oseiche Mensa Bonsu asem ne ho a. You own party no asem. You are being the you guys should stop this attitude. Let us share ideas. Yenti ero Oseiche Mensa Bonsu.
I'm talking to for myself. So bisamia, enye baby a MPs no will be a cause of serious disaffection be. If you are bringing the image of the party in disrepute, maybe a hint and be or the work of for mu. And I say be why you be my party for nankasa won pene ni mawe. Or call a crack a cray you soon see ho. But you be this why you so hostile? What generate a hostility on the backyard? And this idea can make messages say you build a consensus now as many as possible. Yema or Monsanko without any contest. And then we step out there, foray into baby
Oseiche Mensa Bonsu, former member of parliament for my former constituency. I grew up in Swami. So I'm a former member of parliament, no. But here Oseiche Mensa Bonsu, respectfully, sir, I know this has been your idea for a long time. Say what you can believe is that Kenya, Yidiaben na Yama Kwama Krofobin ko no post in yade. The idea of unopposed in itself, it contradicts the very foundation of a representative democracy na year practicing. So the idea of a elitism, young protecting Krofobi, friends and family. Constitution is very clear on what it wants and what it does not. It says that it promotes and protects political party participation. It is will be joining MPP. The NT and the condos will be joining MPP. He said when him so assume he can rise up through the ranks. Freedom of association, internal party democracy. These are the ideals, the fundamentals on which the MPP was built. So a political party cannot preach democracy and on the other hand promoting monopoly politics. Say me and yenyama nkrofobin ko unopposed. Because all times so am yema akwama ko unopposed several times in tea. Competition in any democracy is not a threat. It is actually oxygen for democracy. So Oseiche Mensa Bonsu mira adaroma sa wo idea say unopposed enya adwuma. MP no waye adwuma amanfo no wo ho no de be kire. If it says MP nim say he or she cannot be challenged that. One, they will stop listening to the people. They will stop engaging. They won't even campaign. In any case, any crass system where you Omunya we ni prime minister no nim say ho a stronghold a on call round and koye adwuma and campaign. And until you lose vote so many times a stronghold no. If Semenoka history has shown that most MPs disconnect more often when they stay too long from the people. If it's an internal competition, be a money against or opposer, what will give them a year the enticements or mobile a year constituency? If it's when him parliament, he declares or call no oppose. 81st of all, Sikako Edbecanis as one conquer Juma, our grassroots on yet. A seat without accountability becomes a personal estate, and we cannot afford as a nation see make sure say encrophobia seat to be by your family a personal a estate. Na si yejitum say your man for na di tumi ma wo dia. Ye ro say chairman sabosu say awo suggestion we enya adwuma wo party ni mu na enya adwuma chana. If say democracy ne see erane. Ena anu akwa bia kosuku aba we lawyer ni wa hye court wo keka mbrofo. Ani ye kwa kwato aba wo akwawensa tenabea. Akwawensa tenabea no nso ayikwawensa ne bia wono kasa no yese ne yese. Yes, if all politics is local. So if all politics is local there. Omkwato aba na kwawensa ne wi na awini. Manfo say ni ma choose kwawensa ne over lawyer ni na sabi kwawensa ne no represent manfo no. So the blanket no contest directive now say chairman Sabonsumira Ode by the Enye Juma, it violates the spirit of internal democracy, the equality of opportunity with the current the constitution, the current constitution guarantees. It's Enye Juma. So political aristocracy now mo pesa mo form in Enye Juma. Friends and family be person who are more protective or more into unopposed and unopposed MPs there contest beba so contest yebema MPs na bo omo ho hye wo omo constituency. If said there is no evidence that protecting an incumbent MP will guarantee enya sa dia anka me na wo kase ayi adanse asokwa anka ye lusu seat no edi ye ka say ayi we your friend say KTM on enko e say KTM on ye dwen say ono post in ye lusu seat and ye nsu ahwe. In the last election, many protected incumbents and no more MPP mu omu lusu omu seat to NDC. And new candidate NDC di ba Sunyani East, Sunyani West, Sunyani. New candidate in the DNG bi ba ye euphoria bi ba ye ema manfo no fresh energy bi ba constituency ni mu a omu di tutu ye candidate na omu tete wa bobon kokora na mmerwa no. Eti hwa no obi a meka nche so wono pose sem bia o party ni mu enya adwuma. If see here fresh energy at the base. The idea that unopposed a guarantee victory is a political myth, not a political strategy. So some of us will not buy into it. There are certain peculiar places, a bibinti, dynamics binti, and I know many a Jumbo do Kasai or Chirame, but we cannot go a blanket yenyin to microphone on the post in this idea. And you're not correct. And you're not correct. Constituency and your personal property. A amount for no dia. Constituency no a man for no dia parliamentary seat no a man for no dia and your MP no dia parliamentary seat it belongs to the people and not the MP. Parliamentary seat it belongs to the people, the voters, and not the party hierarchy. Mutimi tranka and more decided. Uro say chairman supposed to enya dwuma na enya dwuma chana. And this idea that Nkrophobia more MPP than it's ye mu biasi ye bija omo kwan enya no kore. Oya so MPP de jaw masem mo na sa ye nyina ye MPP ye nyina ye MPP ye nyina ye ka ho ye nyina be kan sa. If so block competition you are sending a very dangerous message. Say your choice does not matter. The people of Asante cannot make a choice. The people of Wiamwase cannot make a choice. Jamasi cannot make a choice. Funfuni Dabai Kokotia Suya K1ng Ghana they cannot make a choice. How is that? Kuna for to make a choice. Tanod Masin to make a choice. Also, Bitenan can know decide who becomes their MP. If said that will kill enthusiasm, man for no energy no base no Kenya party no subabi a yabedu ye here party where you call back by ya Dr. Mamadu ba we wini. One said the party ni base in was Kenya. Obi no MP bien we be protected no. MP bien no. Debi. Would do United States here, incumbent senators, congressmen who face primaries every cycle obi anu catch so on post do United Kingdom MPs omo constituency re-election reselection processes obi anu on post Canada yeye bi Germany yeye bi Ghana obi anko on post MPP obi anko on post woyɛ adwuma manfo no be kyerɛ ɛwɔ fam wo woyɛ adwuma manfo no ana be kyerɛ ɛwɔ fam wo okɔme amenase manfo no be kyerɛ okɔ da wu tabere manfo no be kyerɛ jamaase manfo no be kyerɛ bepaase manfo no be kyerɛ obi anko no push woyɛ adwuma manfo no a be pagyaw dabio ono post sɛ mnim obi a be compete bi yɛbɛma kwan ma manfo no atwusi consensus is healthy when it emerges from the people, the grassroots. It's a grassroots for na se ya koto near ye unopposed. Ye enokura na ese mo kwan mo choose vote of no confidence. Nobody can impose anything on anyone. You cannot secure a seat by silencing the voters. If so voters on your silence o mo ntoaba. ETMP bu wa wonkone constituency. Wonko hoda ya two primaries ma no kura wie no eno kura ya kɔ primaries wie no onsa nkɔ ya adwuma eti yero se chemensa bo sa idea we anya adwuma na anya adwuma kyena. Elections are won by performance, credibility, connection to the people and hard work. It is not won by a blocking challenges. So obi a baby yenya baby obi a baby competition be party ni mu na mu aye de asia na Kenya party grassroots ni mo ye do omo nyina feel a part of the selection process e do wa MP no omo na choose ye omo ana de beko omo akoton no. If it's a party who show internal competition, that means the party fears its own members and party for any me what might be mudo what do I say party for na to abama e right o say chairman sabos wo swame for the past bed the over wudi what might be mudo they can also do same. A party who fears its members cannot get ready for a nation cannot lead a nation. Eti you say chairman sabos yeah ma obi anko no pose o enya no kura da enya no kura o enya no kura on oppose obi anko on oppose competition bem party ni mu be ya kono emu be de hey we ya mp na anya adwuma ye betu manfo na adwunum da ho wo ma adwunum da ho na wo di sika ba o mbeje ade so o mama mp for so many times na wa di sika no adi ni ade no wo mbesa wo betua wo tua so o betu saja omo gracia ese o de bere omo afanyo makin wa ya adwuma yi a MP no no okọ a onya no me samia oku okoye na adwuma yi a wo benya maybe sin cancer bodu wa ya na adwuma yi a wo ba amanfo no be kire e wa figya se kire east me ana me MP eti maybe sin cancer bodu be ba competition wo ba na amanfo no decide say wo no ne ye pa na ye pa obi am protect obi am protect obi hey MPP no John Bodu ne ayi wontumi hye ase on oppose ana party na hye ase ese ye week e ho na party no e hye ase ese ye week hwea na obi amfa sa on oppose sem no ansa ama bi amfa ma ye kɔ contest ai e mu be den so pound for pound contest very healthy competition. Anyway, moving away from that, it was a Jebazabos who are in Yenya. Begachos are Matela a cromfo. Omone and Sansa Dali. No more duping crofo. But also a church on Simuno. Onyama misuro ni bi ne wo a kamedwane wo nyama misuro wi ase bi ne wo a kamedwane ye move on yentie sa de wi
within the Catamansus two boundaries, but because of the officer's affiliation with adverse claimants like Kevin Taylor and his accomplices, they do not they go out. They do go out for their way to do otherwise. A peculiar case of fraudulent and forceful annexation of Katamansu lands within the Katamansu Stew boundaries are as follows. La Elomo and the Okanchu family of La Amanfro, who have schemed to annex a land in the heart of the Pinkwa forest within Katamansu, being grantors of Kevin Taylor and his accomplice, Madam Annie Sansa Dali, the subject matter of discussion. But thanks to the Land Registry Division of the Greater Accra Lands Commission, who connive with these adverse claimants to procure fraudulent title, which authority they are riding on to harass and intimidate genuine grantees on their prospective lands. Let it be clearly stated that no fraudulent document, statutory declaration, or deceitful land title can confer ownership of Katamansu Stew lands to anyone if same was not granted to them by the Katamansu Stew. No individual, entity, or media personality, regardless of location, has immunity from the laws of the Republic of Ghana. So Kevin Taylor must tread cautiously, for the road he is treading on is very dark and slippery, for his campaign against the Katamansu Stew has been so obvious. We urge Kevin Taylor to conduct his work with the professionalism journalism demands, and that freedom of expression does not extend to dissemination of falsehood and reputational harm.
The Katamansu yi kan nyina ne se, wo mo se Kevin Taylor. Taylor, in fact, Taylor ne fake doctor and Sansa Dali. Omako procure fraudulent documents. Wo mo dia ba beje nsase e wo Pinkwa forest mu. Wo mo ene lands commission for na akona bi. And you see, I told you in the past about this guy, this criminal. Say, over the period, anytime we attack institution, and I don't know attack lands commission or attack lands commission or attack, anytime this guy is attacking any institution or state, it means this guy just want to have his way and the people are not allowing. It's in a war attack more. So according to a Katamansu Traditional Council, Kevin Taylor, any and Sansa Dali, the doctor girlfriend and Becca once some time ago, fake doctor no. So yama joma mama they wanted power to come and met out criminality on innocent people. And this is not me saying, this is a traditional council of Katamansu. It's yama joma mama. I'm fighting for the people. I'm fighting for the people. Said about on the fraudulent document. Eba kwa microphone sase. Taylor. It was America Hana and Sansa no Ghana and one ebuano mani ye nioma. Say ja odi a fake certificate by ya expose you no e kofa ansem ba ye no. He said we retreated to the background. And we representing Kevin Taylor mo ye nioma e wo Ghana ho. Eje microphone sase wo Ghana ho. Mobeka ye mre bi kwase ampani we kwase atoyi. Ebe ka kire mo say me kwa free fa meje microphone sase. Say no no na epe kwan ya beje microphone sase. And I've told you over time that this guy projects onto others what actually is him. It will be microphone sase. According to Katamansu Traditional Council, wako fake document, wako forged document from Lands Commission. And what they have man for terrorizing man for. If it's a Jomama Abayaba. Now Jomama Abayama, what is a Kevin Taylor Ghana ho terrorizing for you Mosa Sibida. Jomama Abayno Emma, What is a Kevin Taylor and Sansa Deli etimia terrorizing? So now John Mahama Maya no a means of so mube usual and they are terrorizing Crawford a fake document and they are Jim Crawford Sassi. When they no fighting for no. May fight for Ghana, may fight for the freedom, may fight a Kufa don't corner John, Merakufa don't corner John running United say, no petumia what the best is in Crawford John Monsassi. Amatela. And if you believed that this criminal or otumfuo nipa one kano kuro wiase nipa one kano kure say o set trap me kura ne ho ya me trap bia be se metom bia metom me tu o test me abenyame e se me nsuro odwan me nsuro me ba wiase nipa me mu ni ba kokora me nsuro ne yewo nipa me mfa ne nya ebrodua kura ntwemeto eyewo Ishiranka Radi said lawsuit no adi to Ghana 4 years ago no. Ebi na ade ba America ha. I have a good standing to stand in front of me. Me defend me ko follow yakura. Udwan. Wa ko faking sa se me yeka. Sa wodi sisi manfo na ji omo nsase. En na bra be yia no. Joma mra. Na joma mebo nyina ne se na woni fake doctor and Sansa Deli mo petumi. E de wi amanfo no. Awia manfo ne nsase asisi manfo no enyame na meka muntie
Lolo mie minkele ne na neli yake hene yi okeba aye keba jen katamanso bi ekefi oni ye nwa traditional council ekefi oni ye agwo atowo anawo na mia ewe banye ekefi mefe shibo eshinwa. That is the warning we are giving him. Kevin Taylor, I know you are very...
That is a warning we are giving him, Kevin Taylor. Ama Taylor, bola bed. Tiyama kwama jomama mre nyina ne se opese jomama ba na onya tumi di sisi nkrofo ji omonsas nyesa. We ni yensisa ban nyina no enie. Na me se obema bre. Na mframa bebo ama akokoto ada ho. Obema bre na mframa bebo ama akokoto ada ho ebi na eba no be ka kire mo mretente se akwa no wonka no kore oye criminal na adwene de ntrimoni adwene papa said wo si twa tro fita wiase said wo si twa tro woni credibility woni integrity one kora woni integrity one woni simple integrity ti afe na bre sika wode beto asase kro ni bio dede no anu oye jese no joma ama ba ansa no akofoje document de akosisi nkrofo age omo de na me rankrafo munye din na aduro nkomo ho akwa we eye ni ade no odidi manfo twa toroto manfo so ni ade munyina nam support no munyina nam support ne sie ho beba kwan ama aboa bia awuramu bi mesi woye wudini ya kaso obi ye wudini a oye wudini ankasa ebise maame akosu abene wa asem bi oka wo so wotrofo bi ekromfo okromfo bi anso ye wudini me maame akosu abene wa yesu ayeba ade anu wo chini ye nipa wo twa toro to wo so wotrofo bi a wo kromfo na kromfo bi ye wudini ebise wo twa toro no a wo de kobokoro no nti wo twa toro na obokoro no no ane ebeche no ane eso odi awu eti we kromfo we torofo efise nsam a waka me ka kire mo se nsam no a waka no na akufo ado aban ne ho aye hi eti na bebre nu ano manhunu won ka no kore wiase be ba somo LIVE-okatakyie afrifa mensa mo a mo suffer from Kevin Taylor ansa no nyina no mo send message or Jemonsa a mon send a message or a Facebook. We will give it to our team and our team will verify some of these things and we will expose him. Na yera John Mahama said, "One man kwan mo yes ade no." So one man kwan, e man yes ade no, and he is riding at the back of so campaign now. And we didn't see him. But we did not vote for you to come and allow criminals to take the space and do whatever they like with. Beda mo nyina amase.
Sebemu ni waya mami ya kunya ya fuanemi. Na sememu lageti seya pecha kanse. Eradi swasi samiti na pila. Na wamami tina pila uro.